Welcome everybody. I am Chicken Man, and I'm starting this YouTube channel basically to try things out, seeing if this progresses into something bigger. I don't know, we'll see. Basically, what we're going to be doing is playing various games, exploring new games, old games, talking about it a little bit maybe, just trying things out. I don't know. I'm new to this, so if anyone who watches this wants to leave a comment about what I could do better, what I could change up, helping me out a little bit, that is, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't want to see no hate comments. I am not very good at games to begin with, but I am going to be trying things out. Today I'm going to be playing some Lethal Company. Unfortunately, I am on my own, but we'll see if we could progress this game, progress this YouTube channel, and have some fun while doing it. Thank you for watching, and like I said, if you have any helpful tips, anything like that, post in the comments. And if you'd like, subscribe, like, and come back for more. Let's get started. Now, first off, I want to apologize for my mic and maybe the quality. I am not working with the best equipment, nor do I have the money to afford the best equipment, but hopefully in the future, when things get more interesting, I will upgrade. Now, if you're watching this, you may or may not know, but the theme of this game is go to various planets, areas, and whatnot, collect scrap for, well, the company, and meet a quota. And on each of these planets, there also contain various monsters and enemies, which you have to work your way around or through or escape and try to survive. And if you do not meet the certain pertained quota, unfortunately, you get fired. Now, I highly recommend playing this with friends as it is much more fun and easier to do. I am not lucky enough to be with my friends today, but maybe in the future I could get my friends on, introduce them, and I don't know. We'll also see where that goes. Now for bigger equipment, it is my uh I will give you this tip. Bigger equipment like this, which makes your hands full. If you're right near the exit, bring it outside because you don't want to be leading a monster to all your loot and scrap right here. But if you have it pretty far ways in, you could carry it, and when you pick up something like this, you could put it down, grab this, and pick it up. Now, you don't start off with a flashlight, which kind of sucks, but if you do keep scanning in the dark areas, you can find, you can easily find the scrap and loot that is on the ground. It gets annoying at times, but you'll get through it. Now, when you're hearing that beep, that means there is a landmine close by. Hmm. Unfortunately, dead end. No loot right there. No, I do not know what that is. There is the landmine. If you're like me, bad at directions, you will unfortunately probably not make it out of this place alive. But if you have friends, you could have one friend inside the ship at all times. There are certain doors that only the people in the ship can open, and the turrets can be deactivated for a short while by friends in the ship. So, like I said, friends are highly recommended. Ooh, here we go. And when you scan, you can see the value of stuff. So if you're in a rush and cannot come back, you'll want to grab the higher valued equipment. And since this key is not really of value at the moment, I'm gonna have to drop that. Now we can go to the fire exit right here and make our way out wherever I found it. Hopefully we don't encounter any dangerous enemies on their way to the ship. But if we do, I don't know. We'll try to escape, I guess. Hmm. Gotta find out where I'm at. Is this the entrance? Yes, it is. Now there is fall damage in this game, so do not be jumping off when you know you're gonna have to make your way back. Oh my god. Don't touch the bees. Unfortunately, they do kill you. Or the locust, I don't know. And if we scan them all right here, get them all scanned, we could get the current total. Unfortunately, that right there is not scanning. Let's move that real quick. It doesn't seem to be scanning still. The quota is 130. Well, once we get that engine up here, we should have enough for the quota. And in my opinion, don't push things. If you rush things, push things, get a little bit too antsy, I think that is the correct word, then you'll mess things up. Just, no, I didn't like the sound of that. Go at your own pace. There's a tip I didn't even know. If you don't want to take fall damage, kind of slide off the edge right there. When you're carrying a big object like this, you cannot use the ladder, so you want to jump up. So you have to conserve your stamina. And with this, we can set off. First trip a success, I would say. Now we will be exploring the same planets, although the game switches up the layout every time. But if you were to want to switch planets, you would go to the terminal, type in moons, and these are different planets that you could go to. You could go to the company building, which you would be selling your stuff for the quota and different equipment you would want to buy. And then you have experimentation all the way to Titan. The ones where you see eclipsed, those are the dangerous ones. All the monsters are more aggroed, more angry, and they will often be roaming around outside the ship. The stormy ones, as you can see on Rind, if you it's going to be lightning, and if you step outside with any metal scrap, you'll have to find out a pattern or drop your item before the lightning strikes, or you would be, well, dead. Foggy one I've not been into, but you could only guess that it'd be foggy and hard to see. And without a flashlight, you'll just be wandering aimlessly out in the wild, probably meeting your doom by falling, getting stuck in some quicksand, or running into a monster. So, for now, while we're still going through the basics, and while I'm still learning to play this game, we're gonna still go in with the first one, which is uh, experimentation. Now, I'm not gonna be playing as long because, unfortunately, like I said, I'm starting out, and I'm not, how do I put this? I'm not very good at editing, and I kind of want to get all the ideas that I'm putting through out into the video. So there might be some slight editing to this video, but if not, it'll just be as is, mess ups and all. Nobody's perfect, I'm not perfect, so although through this journey of YouTube, gaming, I will be learning how to edit as well. If you want to put some tips down at the bottom in the comments, that'll help me out a lot, and I appreciate it. But if you don't want to, I'm not forcing. And do not be fooled by the doors. The monsters and enemies can go through them. Yep, that was something. Hmm, I did not like that, but I will go. Or not. Let's go find the emergency exit. Actually, let's go ahead and start bringing these back. Right now that's 207. What I'm looking for at the moment is being able to buy a flashlight, which is 15. And at the moment, I could have enough for the quota and the flashlight, but as you can see on Moons, they're buying at 53% value. So right now, I'd only be getting 53% of the total sales. So, I'm not quick math, but I would say 50% would be 124, which would not even be enough to cover the profit quota. And since I don't see a way to get past the noise I heard, might as well make our way to the next location. And you might be asking currently, why play a game meant for more people if you're gonna record it or play it or whatnot by yourself? Well, my idea or thought, oh, this is gonna be a problem. My idea or thought was I've been seeing a lot of videos about this. Maybe I could get this on someone's recommendations. Maybe I'll have someone watch it. I don't know. But it's also a very calm-ish game. Not a lot of noise, not a lot of focus required, I guess. Um, and I could actually talk. If it was like, let's say, a Call of Duty or Fortnite, I'd have to be focused on listening, who's in front of me, who's behind me, and whatnot. So this is and we will be playing those games in later videos, but at the moment, I'm just trying to introduce myself, introduce the channel, the game. A lot to cover in a short amount of time, I guess. But back to the game. As you can see, I didn't check if this one's going to be stormy or not, so while taking stuff out, we have to make sure to watch out for the lightning, or else all this stuff would be for naught. I'll show you a kind of strat I've been working with. Unfortunately, never been successful with it, but let's try it out. When you hear that, oh, unfortunately I was too close. But mistakes happen. Just can't let it get to you. And unfortunately, that marks the last day. So right now I have to go to the company building. And we will hope. Uh, and unfortunately, when we die, we lose all of previous stuff. Hmm. So I guess I will show you what it's like being fired. Man, I'm learning this stuff as well. Look at that. Unfortunately, we are landed, but it's not saying we are. Let's go get fired.
As you have not met the profit quota, your performance has been deemed below standard. Welcome to our disciplinary process.
Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put it into this video. I'm going to thank y'all for those who have watched. I'm gonna thank those who have watched. And like I said previously, if anyone's got any tips or like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. All of that would be much appreciated. And thank you. I will see you later.